people might have argued, oh no, you need these for a functioning society. But when there's a shit ton of data that shows kind of like the opposite, that shows, countries who do have strict gender roles tend to be like behind economically, or, educationally, or in so many different ways speaking, it shows that no, these like arbitrary rules imposed backfire, So yeah, there are times where social constructs are valid and times where social constructs aren't valid. That's okay. It just really depends on the circumstances and your arguments for them. Having a pillar of empathy can be balanced out by other values. So maybe empathy isn't required by individuals, but is expected for the whole. That's a good way to phrase it. I still don't understand why you're distinguishing a tribe who can't reciprocate social contract versus animals who can't reciprocate social contract. Gems, I don't think she is. Yeah, I'm not. I'm saying it's completely possible for animals to have a social contract that we don't understand, right? It's completely possible for them to have that. What I'm arguing is that for these contracts to form, you need a level of empathy or sympathy to really occur, which also in general, people like to pretend that rationalism, right, that being rational is something separate from being emotional, and I just strongly disagree with that premise. And maybe this seems out of nowhere, but let me explain. Most developed animals, which are highly rational, have forms of empathy, have forms of sympathy, have like forms of emotions, first of all, right? Rationality comes after emotion. In fact, all logic or all morality really derives from emotion. Why is that wrong? Because it feels wrong, So what I'm trying to get at here is that this whole idea that like, oh no, humans are just being rational beings and that's why they developed this and this and this. It's not, like, has nothing to do with emotion. It's like pretty much like 99% faulty, especially taking into consideration that like, rationality comes like way after emotion. So yeah, I hope I'm being clear when it comes to that. Animals have a bio-contract with the earth. It goes beyond our puny constructs. Not enough woke people in my state. If I want to find a mate, I kind of have to fall into my gender role. How do we tackle this? And that's the thing about like society as a whole to tackle it, right? I guess really the only way you can try to change somebody's mind is like through